Hi, beautiful souls. This is Psychic Medium Susan Schuler. Today, I want to talk about living outside of your comfort zone because many people get to a spot as we start getting older where we like to know exactly what we're going to expect and we don't like to put ourselves out there. Now, the one thing that I notice, because I do run several development circles with people who are learning how to be better psychics and mediums, is sometimes people will be hesitant to try new things because they don't want to be wrong. And that's part of the ego. And it is very, very important that we are constantly stepping outside of our comfort zone if we want to progress in our spiritual gifts. I always like to have the philosophy of like doing something every day that scares me a little bit, because that way it's like your world is always expanding rather than getting smaller. I love this story. I grew up with my grandmother, who was the mother of 10 children, and then after she raised them, I moved in with her when I was 13 and she got stuck raising me. So I remember saying to her one time when I was in my 20s, Grandma, how did you know that you were ready to have kids? And she looked at me and she laughed and she said, honey, I wasn't ready for any of those kids. So what I've noticed is many times as people move forward with their spiritual development, they're like, well, when I'm ready, I'm going to be doing X, Y, and Z. And, I can start my healing practice, but I'm just not quite ready yet. Or, I really want to be doing this, but, I got to take about 12 more classes before I feel good about it. And I'm just letting you guys all know, you will never feel like you're 100% ready before you start moving forward with your spiritual work. There are times where I still don't feel ready, and I've been doing this professionally for a long, long time. You just gotta push yourself out of the nest and go with it. Once you get used to living outside of your comfort zone, it becomes more comfortable, and you become comfortable with not being comfortable, if that makes sense. I know when I first started doing demonstrations, it was really scary for me because I'd been a teacher for so many years. And as a teacher, you know exactly what's going to happen when you get up in front of a group of people. There were no surprises, especially after doing it for as long as I did. Usually when the kids in the back raised their hand, I knew what they were going to ask before they actually got the words out. So doing a demonstration was a huge leap of faith and a huge call to the spirit world, where it was like, okay, guys, I'm here to do the work. You have to help me. I'm asking you that you please help me. So it was a huge element of trust, because there was no way that I could prepare for doing a demonstration of mediumship in the same way that I could prepare a lesson for teaching a group of high school students. It was very, very different. So honestly, I'm just gonna give you a little homework and just tell you to focus on the next few days of doing things that really push you outside of your comfort zone. Because really, that's where the progress is going to happen in whatever you choose to do in your life, but especially if you're choosing to move forward with your spiritual development, whether it's healing, psychic development, mediumship, whatever it is. You have to get used to feeling uncomfortable and being okay with being wrong. Because if you're only going to do things that you're good at, you're never going to evolve. So I'll leave that with you today. Blessings, blessings, and have a lovely day. Once again, this is Psychic Medium Susan Schuler.